Spider-Man No Way Home was released in December, just in time for Christmas, and its numbers at the box office were, shall we say, mammoth. The movie cost around $200 million to make, but ticket sales alone brought that much in sevenfold, recouping an insane $1.5 billion. And we can reveal that the film was designed to work even if it was Sony and Marvel's last collaboration. Today, we're discussing this, plus some other Marvel news, so stay tuned. First up, what was the movie all about? The latest installment of Spidey differed slightly to other versions in the way that our hero's identity had been revealed by Quentin Beck, who also frames Parker for murder, leading him to seek the help of Doctor Strange. The doc suggests a spell that will make everyone forget his identity, including loved ones, which Spidey doesn't really like the idea of. He's then attacked by Otto Octavius, who ruins our webbed friend's suit before Strange transports him back to the Sanctum, explaining that when he used the spell, it summoned characters from other universes who actually know Spider-Man's identity. Strange attempts to send the villains back to their respective universes by reversing the spell, but Parker convinces the Doc to cure the villains' powers, so they don't die upon their return. This is all a ruse to steal the spell, which he does, locking Doctor Strange in the mirror dimension before curing Octavius. However, the Green Goblin convinces the rest of the villains to betray Spidey. Parker's friends try to locate him using the sling ring, but instead find multiple versions of him in alternate universes. Here they all work together to bring down the villains and send them back to their respective universes. Peter then requests that Strange erase everyone's memories of him, but not before promising his friends he will find them and reintroduce himself to them. What did you make of Spider-Man No Way Home? So let's discuss the news that the movie was designed to work even if it was Sony and Marvel's last collaboration. So as fans of the Marvel franchise will know, the long-time allegiance between Sony and Marvel will soon be coming to an end. But the movie was written and produced with this in mind. Co-writer of the film, Chris McKenna, explained that due to the uncertainty of the collaboration at the time of writing, the idea was to have this one as more of a standalone film, separating it from the MCU. He commented, "I think we're always trying to tell an organic story with Tom Holland's Peter Parker, knowing that we can't be reliant on anything else other than he's got to go his own way at the end of the movie, each movie. I think it's been incredible. We've been a part of this collaboration with Sony and Marvel Studios and Amy Pascal and Kevin Feige. I think we always knew that it's total hubris to think, oh, we're going to end with a certain cliffhanger that will require things that we can't depend on." He went on to reveal that this was an origin story and spoke about how they wanted to get to a place where Spidey was a stripped-down version of his previous incarnations, learning about sacrifice and responsibility along the way. The writers were coy when discussing whether or not Tom Holland would be returning as Spider-Man, but since the interview aired, it's been revealed he will be, which we think is great. Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Next up, some news from Kirsten Dunst. MJ actress Dunst, who was most certainly in the Netflix drama The Power of the Dog, also appeared in earlier Spidey movies, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. Although she doesn't appear in the latest story involving our favorite webbed crime fighter, you would have thought after playing such a prominent role in earlier movies, she would have at least seen the latest one, but apparently not. She said, "I haven't. I'm sorry. I know I have to. I know Tobey Maguire's in it, and it's such a huge surprise and everyone's freaking out. I will. I'll eventually watch it. You know, I'll watch it with my son because he's starting to get into Spider-Man stuff. There's like a little kid version of Spider-Man that he watches, so maybe he'll watch it with me." We wonder if she's a little dismayed at not being in the movie herself and is distancing herself from it. We doubt it. But she did mention that it was a cool legacy to be a part of, before revealing that it was really special to have played the role of MJ. It seems she's genuinely happy to have been a part of it then. She had previously said that they can't put an old girl in the new movies, and that if she did return in the future, it would be as an old version of MJ, with little Spideys running around. Did you like Dunst's portrayal of MJ? Let us know your thoughts down below. Next up, we have some casting news from the Ant-Man sequel, so stay tuned to find out more. Master of sarcasm himself, Bill Murray, recently confirmed that he will be appearing opposite Paul Rudd in the upcoming Ant-Man movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will be ready to drop sometime in 2023, and fans will be delighted that living legend Murray has decided to come aboard. Murray is the latest in a long line of top-shelf actors who have entered the MCU, following in the footsteps of the likes of Glenn Close, Cate Blanchett, and Benicio del Toro. King of comedy during his younger years, Murray appeared in classics such as Groundhog Day and Scrooged, before later appearing in the cult classic Lost in Translation. He had a bit of a wobble role-wise when he agreed to voice the animated cat Garfield in what was a truly awful movie, and the less said about the sequel, the better. Murray Murray is one of a dying breed of actors who has no agent or manager, and it is said to be near impossible to book him. So for the producers of Ant-Man, this ranks as a huge cop, and they will be delighted to have gotten their man. We already know that Kang the Conqueror will be the main bad guy in the upcoming movie, so that leaves little room for an actor with the experience of Murray to make a big impact. Who will he play? We don't really know yet, but what do you guys make of this? Let us know below. Now for some Fantastic Four casting rumors. Stay where you are. It was recently revealed that the producers in charge of the new Fantastic Four movie have started looking for actors that will portray their four heroes, and it has been suggested that they will be looking for 2 established actors, as well as 2 promising newcomers. Marvel fans across the internet have been clamoring for the inclusion of The Office star John Krasinski, who is also the architect of the super successful A Quiet Place movies. Krasinski himself has been quoted on playing the role of Mr. Fantastic, saying, "I would love to do it. I think to be a part of the Marvel world would be amazing anyway, and the fact that people would even consider me for that level of a part would be absolutely amazing. I genuinely have had no conversations or don't know anything that's happening with that. I'm awaiting Kevin's announcements of what the hell's happening with that as much as you are. We would love to see Krasinski in this role. And how about getting Rainn Wilson, the actor who played Dwight on The Office, in as his arch nemesis? There was a ton of hype on Twitter after this rumor dropped, and pretty much all of it was positive. Would you like to see Krasinski in this role? I know I would. Let us know your thoughts down below. And finally, some news of upcoming projects for the MCU. Fans of Marvel, get set for a potentially massive 2022. A sneak peek on the Marvel Studios Japan website suggests this summer could be jam-packed with action, as 2 movies are set to drop. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder will both more than likely see release dates a couple of months apart from each other, with Doctor Strange given a May 4th release date, whilst Thor has been scheduled to be released sometime in July, which is pretty exciting. Between the 2 blockbusters, a few TV shows are rumored to be in the works. The She-Hulk, I Am Groot, and What If are all rumored to be dropping in the time between the 2 movies. After the planned summer blockbuster of Thor, it's been also suggested that the Miss Marvel show, which will feature newcomer Iman Vellani in the lead role, will be the next one out. If all of this is true, it will be an extremely busy summer for Marvel, who also have Secret Invasion and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever planned for the end of the year. Which one are you most excited to see? Let us know your thoughts down below. As always, thanks for tuning in today, and remember to stop by next time for some more fun and games. Why not do us a favor and share this video with any Marvel fan friends you might have? We'd greatly appreciate it, and it definitely helps the channel. So, goodbye for now, guys, and we'll see you next time.